Hey guys, what's for lunch today?
French toast.
French toast.
Awesome. Will you go over what your ingredients are?
Yes. So we have our dad's homemade vanilla, and we have salt, and we have eggs, and
We have some cinnamon, we have milk, and we have powdered sugar.
Awesome. You guys go ahead and crack some eggs in there. Nice. It's all right, not bad. Any shells?
Doesn't look like it.
All right, go ahead and add your milk.
All of it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oliver, you can add your vanilla. One nice big pinch of salt, Oliver. 3 fingers. Lucy, you can add your cinnamon.
Okay.
So one of the great things about making your own French toast is, once again, you can make it taste exactly how you want. So Lucy's going to use powdered sugar, only because that's what we happen to have handy right now and I want to use it up. But you can use granulated sugar, you can use maple syrup. Usually I don't use real maple syrup in the batter, I like to put real maple syrup on top. Oliver, go ahead and start whisking it together. So once that's all well mixed, we'll move over to the stove and we'll cook some French toast. Okay, our batter's all mixed up. Now what?
Now I'm going to add 2 pieces of butter to the pan.
Then Oliver, will you turn that on?
Yes.
All right, Luce. Now what?
Now I'm going to tell you about this bread. This bread is fresh out sourdough bread that we made.
Awesome.
So I'm going to put 2 pieces of it in here and
Yep, you can push them so they go underneath the liquid. Because our bread, this nice sourdough bread, and it doesn't have to be fresh. It can even be day or 2 old bread. It's going to act like a sponge, and it's going to absorb that egg and that milk and all the other flavors in there. Okay, our butter's all melted. Go ahead and put in the bread. So we don't cook this over super high heat because I really like the bread to get saturated with all that flavor, and we want to give our eggs a chance to cook. So before we make our whole batch, we didn't measure anything. So we're going to cook these 2 pieces and taste them, make sure we like our seasonings, and if we decide we want it a little sweeter, what are we going to add, Oliver? If we want it sweeter.
we will add
How about sugar?
sugar.
All right, it's been a couple minutes. Our French toast is just starting to brown. Oliver, why don't you go ahead and flip it?
Okay.
So Lucy, if this isn't sweet enough when we taste it, what are we going to add to it?
Powdered sugar.
Some more sugar, right? What if it's not salty enough? What are we going to add?
More salt.
All right, yeah, so this is where we'll adjust our seasonings after we taste these first 2 test pieces. It's all right if it breaks, bud. Flip it over. There you go, good. See that nice color that we got on there? So now I'll let these cook till they're golden, and then the kids will taste it and see if it tastes perfect. All right, those first 2 pieces are done. Why don't you go ahead and try it, and we'll see if we need to adjust our seasonings before we cook the whole batch. All right, so what do you think? Does it need anything else?
Oh no. Maybe a little bit more sugar and maybe
right, so we'll add a little more sugar and a little more cinnamon, then we'll cook the rest of them. All right, except for all the French toast that you guys ate while we were cooking it, it's all on the table. Before you taste that, will you tell us what this afternoon's question is?
Sure.
What is roux? What does it do?
All right, very good question. Go ahead and taste it. Let's see what you think after we adjusted our seasonings. Good enough for a second bite, huh, Oliver?
It's really good.
Oliver?
It's really good. Bye. Have a
Bye.
nice